pilot school update. Last night I flew to Brisbane, got a car and drove all the way to Toowoomba, and I went to the Qantas Group Pilot Academy for an interview. I stayed over at their accommodation. It was very nice. Had my interview with the guy who is in charge of the thing and had a chat about what my options are. Interview I think went okay. I think my mental maths was not as sharp as it should be and maybe once was. I made a few silly mistakes there, but I did my best not to get rattled by that, and I think I answered a lot of the situational and personality sort of questions reasonably well. I got the rundown on what the course is. 55 weeks, you do absolutely everything. ATPL, CPL, a lot of exams, a lot of flying. It sounds like a lot. It sounds really challenging. And if I'm honest, my gut reaction is maybe that's not the right move for me. And I'm not entirely sure I would be successful in this model. I don't know. I think if I was to sign up to this and give it my best effort, maybe the pressure and the pace, I would fall behind, and then I would be unsuccessful, and then I would have just taken a whole bunch of debt and time off to do this thing, and it didn't end well, and maybe I would have been better off just doing it at my own pace. But that being said, if you don't have to work and you just lock in on flying, maybe you'd be quite good. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't been offered anything yet, and I have some time to think about it, so I will do that. But yeah, Toowoomba, huh? Right, big day ahead. Mission for today, 4 cities in one day. I woke up in Toowoomba. I had my interview at the Qantas Group Pilot Academy. I'm then going to drive to Brisbane, get on a flight to Melbourne, go to the gym in Melbourne, do my night shift in Melbourne, then drive home to Geelong. So that's 4 cities in 24 hours. But mission for right now, however, is to get to Brisbane, drop off this hire car, but on the way to Brisbane, stop over in Toowoomba CBD, find Wendy a postcard and send it to her. Every time I go away, it's good to get her a little postcard from where I've been. So I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully I can just get into the city, get the postcard and get out. Because I got a long drive ahead of me and I don't have a huge amount of time. So get that postcard, get to Brisbane, get to Melbourne, go to the gym and do night shift. God bless. Mission complete. Ran around this whole fucking joint. I could find Ozpost. Found it, got a postcard. Couldn't find one Toowoomba themed or even Queensland themed. Had all the other states, but no Queensland. Crazy. Because we're in Queensland. Anyway, got it, wrote it, sent it. Now to get Brisbane. And to be honest, I've been running. Get some food. I absolutely need some lunch. It is time for a quick feed. Let's get some food. Car's refueled, dropped off. I gotta get myself to the airport ASAP because my flight leaves in 1 hour. Made it to Melbourne. Wrecked, like it's delayed. Gotta skedaddle, get to my car, get to Port Melbourne, Derrimut Gym, pump out a quick workout, and get to work by 9:30 p.m. Got about 2 hours to achieve all of that. The most comfortable flight I've ever had. I sat next to an absolute giant of a man. I feel like I should get a 37% refund because I didn't get the entirety of my seat. And it was a middle seat too. It was terrible. I always find it funny when people get up straight away as soon as the plane lands. It's like, buddy, you're on row 38. You are not going anywhere for at least 25 minutes. You absolute silly sausage. God bless. The weather in Melbourne is absolutely horrible. It's fucking freezing. Look at this. You see my breath? It's that cold. I was actually complaining about the weather in Queensland being, it's a bit too hot, mate. This is fucking horrible. Oh, I'm glad I brought this, by the way, a little jumper action. I wasn't going to bring this. I thought, no need. I'm going to Queensland. It's hot, and it's hot now in Melbourne. It's not. It's cold now that I landed. Yeah. I'm glad I booked the flight when I did and baked in 3 hours of time between landing and starting work, because the delay and the amount of time it's taken to get off the airplane and back to the car has been something like 40 minutes. If I was cutting it fine where I had to go straight to work, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I still have time for a very quick workout. Oh my gosh, it's cold. I made it. I'm in Melbourne, Derrimut. Melbourne's way different to Geelong. Everyone's 11 times more jacked and sexy. Some cardio in, down the gym, Port Melbourne. Off the bat, I must say, The difference between Melbourne people and Geelong people, absolutely staggering. 80% of this gym, I would say, have exceptional physiques, like really, really high level physiques. And these are just like random people at Derrimut Gym. If you were to take any one of these people, put them in Geelong, and walk past them on the street in Geelong, anyone in Geelong would go, whoa, that is the best looking person I've seen all month. And this gym is like 80% full of it. Like, a lot of dudes kind of worried about like that incel manosphere stuff. Like, oh, how am I gonna get a girlfriend, like get married, all that stuff. They get a bit down on themselves, look maxing, this, that. Move to a country town, get a haircut, be in like reasonable shape, you'll be in the top 1%, easily, without a doubt. Anyway, God bless, that's the hack. Regional town sexual arbitrage. Go from a Melbourne 5 to a Bendigo 10. God bless. Wow. Time for work, buddy. Right, I'm back. I'm in Geelong. 4 cities in one day. Well, technically, it's the day after. I finished work. I drove home at 6:30 in the morning, arrived back, sunrise this morning. And I was so tired, I forgot to film and it was absolutely wrecked. Brushed my teeth and went straight to bed. Absolutely knocked out. 4 cities, one day. 2 of them are really cool. The other, yeah. Anyway, I'm wrecked. It's the following evening. I've slept all day. Back to it. What's happening with pilot school? I don't know. God bless.